The NFL draft is in the books, and I'm going to tell you how the 49ers looks. Let's go. Wow, straight up. The 49ers started this draft with 5 straight defensive picks, and boy, do we solidify what I thought was a soft middle, starting on day 3 with big, tough, stout CJ Westside, baby. 6'1", about 318. The guy has strong paws, dropping jaws. Yeah, he reminds a lot of 49er fans of DJ Jones. I love this pick. Some people would have had him going in round 3. We drafted him in round 4. I love it. So now I think what was a weakness is a strength. I think all 4 of the guys are all 5. Was it 4? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can count. Whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, maybe 5 starters in the first 5 picks of the draft on defense. Man, I'm looking at this defensive line. I'm loving it now. I didn't love Mikael Williams at first. I wanted a crazy pass rushing monster to find some sacks, but we're not doing that right now. Right now, we are stopping the run. And just start off. Mikael Williams, Alfred Collins, CJ West. That is a nice end to defensive tackle. And Nick Bosa gets to run free. So I love what we're going to do up front. 4 guys, 4-man front. I love it. And maybe 3 rookies starting? That's a possibility. The Niners are pretty light at defensive tackle and left end. Besides Nick Bosa, we didn't have shit. Let's just say it. And now we could be the shit. It could take some experience. Obviously, we're talking about rookies. But yeah, CJ West could be a starter. And you put Upton Stout back there as a corner. And man, and Nick Martin, wow. Day 4 couldn't have started any better as far as I'm concerned. We really solidified that defensive line, and it's going to be a strength. Okay, CJ West, look at, like I said, comp is DJ Jones, but just as a 49er, just that kind of impact. I love it. First offensive pick, 138, Jordan Watkins, receiver out of Ole Miss. I like him, like, a 5'10-ish wide receiver, 180, 190, quick, fast, gets open. I like it. He looks like he fits in a Kyle Shanahan offense. He's tough. What I like about this, he's got like that 4.38, 4.37 speed, and he likes to go over the middle, so he's stout and strong. Brock Purdy likes to go over the middle. Kyle Shanahan's offense likes to go over the middle. This guy can catch. He's tough. He can fit in with his team. And he's got speed, so he got that breakaway speed. So I like it. A tough, stout dude he's got short arms, I guess, but he's got strong paws, so you can catch the ball. So if he gets in there, he fights. He's tough. The theme of this 49er draft has been really tough guys. Okay. Next pick, 147, 5th round, Jordan James, running back out of Oregon. Another guy, he's like 5'9", 205-ish. Elijah Mitchell written all over him. There's some people liked a lot of running backs after him. I like this pick because the 49ers seem to draft for the 49ers. If you're going to be a backup running back, you cannot fucking fumble, period. And this Jordan James never fumbles. He's never fumbled in his whole career. He's strong, stout, about 5-ish speed. But this guy's got burst. He's tough. And, he's not tall, but he hits the hole quick. And that's what the 49ers want. He could be the short yardage back. I know he's not like a 220-pounder, but he hits that hole quick like Kyle Shanahan wants. He's tough, and he has a lot of big playability. This guy makes big plays. So if he hits what's blocked, and that's what Kyle Shanahan wants. Kyle Shanahan says, what Kyle Shanahan wants is like an avatar to run his offense. So what this kid does in his strong, stout running back body is he hits the hole. He hits the blocked yardage. He hits the play that's blocked, and Kyle Shanahan will be happy with that. If you're going to be a backup, if you're going to build Kyle's trust, number 1, don't fumble. Number 2, do the fucking play as Kyle designed in his head. Okay. Otherwise, you're not going to play. Jordan Mason, Okay, so that's why Elijah Mitchell was so highly touted. That's why he got the ball as a rookie. And you know what? This Jordan. It doesn't matter how good you are if the coach doesn't want to fucking play you. Okay, so I see Jordan Watkins, the receiver, playing in this system because he goes over the middle and he catches the ball. And I see Jordan James, running back, playing because he doesn't fumble. He hits the fucking hole, and he hasn't got a bunch of moves. He just fucking hits there quick, and he might be a short yardage back like Elijah Mitchell. I see Elijah Mitchell in this dude, so, and Kyle trusts Elijah Mitchell, even though that guy was always fucking hurt. Okay, so now let's get back to it. Okay, Marquez Siegel. The 49ers have been needing a center fielder, that free safety, a guy with speed. They drafted Marquez Siegel out of Kansas State. About 6 feet, about 190-ish. He's not a powerful hitter, but dude's got 4.37 speed. This motherfucker is fast, and he's got a nose for the ball. All right. I'm a little worried that he's not as tough as the rest of the guys on this list, but the 49ers defense needed speed. And I think this is the first guy in this draft that I wasn't sure could play because I just don't see him as stout. But if he's got the speed, he's more than just a speed player. I'm just saying, we've been worried about a lot of guys that we're drafting that are too small. These guys got 4.37 speed at safety, and this thing, there's versatility. He's played that nickel position, played safety. He can cover. That's what we've been missing since we had Jimmy Ward. We haven't had Jimmy Ward, so he fits in with a Robert Saleh defense. He's only the second player on day defensive player we picked on day 3. So look, I'm saying ifs, but there's a possibility if this dude's body can hang, this Jordan James, that could be his profile of speed could be the exact player we need. He could be if Jair Brown, he doesn't have a lot of speed. I think he has a nose for the ball, but we needed that fast center fielder, free safety. This guy could be it. If his body can hang, he knows where to be. So he could be our starting free safety. So I'm looking at right now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of the first 8 guys we drafted. All of them can start, and all these guys are probably going to make the damn team. At least the first 7 are for sure making this team. So up to Marquise Siegel, the fifth. So all the guys from the first to 5th round pick, I think they're going to make the team. I think Marquise Siegel is too fast to let go. So they're all going to make the team. I can see all of them making an impact, and if Marquise Siegel can show his body can handle it, boy, we got 8 of the 11 picks. I'm really confident are going to make the damn team. All right. Now check this out. Pick number 7, Curtis Rourke, 6'5", 230-pound quarterback out of Indiana from Canada. Eh? We drafted a big-ass Canadian with 2 ACLs. Here's the thing. He might be a red shirt, but this dude can throw the ball. For a big dude, he's pretty nimble. I know I was going to be after 2 ACLs, right? People say he's a pocket passer, but he can move enough. When you're that big, you can move enough. But he's not fast, but he know all it takes in the pocket is can you get the hell away from somebody and get that ball off? He can do that, kind of a big bonehead sometimes. But man, if he's rolling, he can rack up a scoreboard. Makes nice throws. Definitely a project, but it's the 7th round. It's the 7th down round. Kyle Shanahan needs some homework. This coaching staff, can they finally create? Can they get this clay? Can they make Frankenstein's monster of this big ass Canadian? Maybe so. All right, let's go. Next pick. The 49ers finally draft an offensive lineman, the big 6'6" guard out of Iowa, Connor Colby. This is what I see out of this dude. He's played right guard, left guard, and I think right or left tackle, right? There's a possibility that this guy could be a center. So in the 7th round, you got a guy who's played all over the offensive line and was a center in high school. Okay, and he's big. He's big. He's not that strong, but he is stout when he gets down. Right. So he's not the quickest dude. This is a 7th round pick. All right, but you get a guy theoretically. Like I said, he may not make the team. He's a 249th pick in the draft, but theoretically, I'm trying to see the reason in this pick. You got a guy, and the Niners are always looking for that swing, that versatile swing tackles. I don't know if he's going to be a tackle. He's not that quick, right? But you never know. But they're always looking for that dude. But if you can play, he's played guard and on both sides of the ball, and he's played offensive tackle. People who know him say he can play center. 49ers need a center, but he's tough. He can be stout, and he won't get knocked on his ass like some centers on the damn team. Okay? Your center can't be getting knocked on his ass. So there's a lot of... If there's a hole, this guy can fill it up. There's a lot of diversity in his game on the offensive line. I think I could play, conceivably anywhere. I'd like him more at the guard or center. But hey, you never know. You might if you can play tackle, you can play tackle. The 49ers always get hurt. Football is a game of injuries. Conceivably, if this guy can show he can learn the dance at each one of the offensive line positions, he may make the team. All right. Last pick, 252 in the 7th round, Junior Bergen, wide receiver out of Montana. I like this pick. This is a return guy, 5'11", about 185 pounds. I like this guy. He's probably going to be return guy. I love return guys. He's only got 4.55 speed, 4.56. Not, definitely not a 4.4 guy. But this dude is clutch. This guy is a hero in Montana. The Grizzly. This Montana Grizzly, and this is why Kyle probably picked him. As a freshman, the Montana Grizzlies needed a running back. He's a receiver, but he played running back. He could be that gadget guy that Kyle Shanahan always wants to fuck around with, okay? Kyle Shanahan always likes a gadget man. So they couldn't afford to pay like a McLeod to be a gadget man. And again, this guy, he's not big, but he looks stout when he's out there. He doesn't look like he's gonna go get hurt. Okay, his body looks like a little buff Madden guys back in the 90s. He's like the little buff dudes. I like this pick. He's got wiggle and he's clutch. Like he's the kind of guy. What do you got? 7, 8? I don't know how many returning kicks. He's got 6 to 10 damn punt returns and kick returns. And he does it in clutch situations in big games for his team. Theoretically, Kyle Shanahan likes these guys who can play running back and receiver. This guy played running back and receiver. We all know we're missing Debo. We got McLeod and guys like that. Kyle needs a toy to play with, and I think Junior Bergen can be that guy. It makes sense, and remember, it's our last pick, and first of all, I cannot stand when you got a punt returner who looks like they're going to get smashed, and they got no experience. I'm talking about Cowing, right? And Pearsall, he looks too slight. I like this guy's body and his quickness for punt returns and his kick returns. I like that. And he's also a toy for Kyle to play with. And that's why it probably makes sense here. Obviously, I love the draft from picks 1 to 5. Or from picks 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I love that. After that, after CJ West, it seems kind of scattershot. They have Kyle Shanahan written on him. But you know what? He's the fucking coach of this team. Somehow he figures out how to move the ball with various quarterbacks throughout the year. So let this guy do what the hell he wants to do. Of course, we want to solidify both sides of the line. They're soft up the middle. On offense, at center, we don't even know who's going to be left tackle. But the defense, we really solidified it. Salah has his shit together, and Kyle's just different. Kyle's a different kind of cat, and I can see why, he might like a Chris Rourke. I can see why he would like a Connor Colby, because, he could switch this guy around. That's Connor Colby's probably the one dude I'm not sure he's going to make the team out of the 11. But who knows? If he can play center, I'm fucking down for that, dude. I'm for it. Junior Burgeon, I think this last pick is going to be he should be, or I'm anxious to see. Remember, he went to Montana. He was on the Grizzlies, but he was a hometown hero. He's known for being clutch. If the lights at Levi Stadium ain't too big for him, this could be a big player for our team, because I love special teams. I'm believing this guy. And if he looks like he could do it, he could be big for our team as a last pick. And again, like I said, I'm talking a lot about a 7th round pick, but I'm telling you why it makes sense is that he played running back, and he had never played running back. Team asked him to play running back, he could do it. Sounds like Mostert, a special teamer, never played running back, and Kyle's like these guys who can get in the backfield and run gadget plays and run this and run that, right? Steal some yards. And he's clutch. And the one thing I've been bitching about, the 49ers are not clutch for shit. This kid runs back clutch kicks, makes clutch catches. How many times in a big game where everyone's covered, the 4th receivers is the one wide open making a play. So this Junior Burgeon, he's a hometown hero. I don't think he'll be a 0. But you know what? I know who's not a 0. 3-0. He's going to be balling tonight. I hope the Warriors get it right. And I hope the 49ers got this draft right. And you know what? No matter what, win, lose, or draw, I'm going to tell you what I saw when the season begins. Bang, bang, Nana Gang. Gary Lamm. Main Event Mania. God bless you. Keep it real. Keep it clean. Keep it clean. When the hell get that right? But whether I'm perfect or not, I'm staying on the scene. Woo!